recording.
We are recording now.
Slobbering on my back. I'm not going to be impressed.
Can I open it?
I'm not doing nothing. I'm just trying to not be high anymore.
Thanks, boss.
I started running because I was trying to catch the
Don't
tree.
worry about your introduction.
I wanted to watch
We're just going to ruin that.
Well, the introduction's already been ruined 5 fucking times. So let's start for a 6th fucking time. The podcast of doom, starring me.
Bartender! Fuck your dog! Well, fuck! Now we know.
Where is your microphone at?
Oh, the fuck. I fell on his belly.
Oh man.
Yes, hold it in your hand, like a microphone.
Hi.
Is it ever gonna
Oh my
be?
god damn!
Is that too loud?
All I can hear is my left ear. All I can hear is the thing that I love. I see blue. All I can hear is blue.
Well,
Don't fuck with the help, you useless cunt.
Jesus
You're worthless.
Christ.
Damn.
That's the help.
Damn.
You're so mean.
He's so stupid.
I bet you couldn't do that.
I can do it. I've been trying to do it for weeks. And the fucking... He was going to say months.
What's in my drink?
Trying.
Oh, I was going to say...
I was going to own that for month.
Tommy.
Trying.
Yeah, calm
Not
down.
you were doing it, you were trying. But
Yeah, calm down, Tommy. Calm down.
Cheers, America! Everyone, raise a glass
Calm down,
to the
Tommy.
podcast, to our health, to our bitches
Calm
and our
down.
men's, our families,
Calm down.
our dogs,
Calm
our
down.
cats,
Calm down.
and to the Mars rover.
5 teeth out of your head tonight.
Oh man.
What?
Money.
Oh god.
Are any of them gold or silver? Because I know there's copper. I'm
Oh man.
I'm fucking looking at them too.
Ooh.
Jesus, Tommy.
Made it.
It's,
made it.
Man.
Ow.
you did that in the last video. It was
Why is it
great.
so? Why is
I'm going to do it every video.
I kind of like it. It's like a signature move.
I'm going to like it when Tommy fucking gorilla slams you in this barrel. They're going in that barrel. Tombstone.
Jesus. No.
I
I was already in it. I was already in the barrel.
Going in the barrel. First time to charm.
Do you know who Dixie is? Dixie Norman?
That's that line you can't cross on the
That's
flag.
fucking amazing. Lou, do you know who Candace is? Candace dick fit in your mouth?
I promise you that's not a real name.
Candace dick fit in your mouth?
There's no way that's a real name.
We got a full house today.
We do have a full house.
I would like you guys to introduce yourselves and however you see fit, preferably into a microphone or near one.
Well, it's a White Hawks.
What the fuck is that? Hebrew?
It's the opposite of a Blackhawks.
Hebrew stuff.
Yeah.
They got a hockey team? Red tail.
I wish.
Red tail.
Did you
Red
say
tail
hockey?
Oh.
You didn't
Red
say
tail
Milwaukee.
I didn't even
Red
get to
tail
eat any of the pork
That's
that
good.
Really? Yeah. Swim team.
Okay, introducing BJ
Alright.
Craig.
Or Brian Craig, I prefer.
Fuck you.
That was-
Who got him drinking before the podcast? I don't know. Jay Swoop?
This is Lou Dog. What's up? Woo, woo.
Dirty Lou, I like.
Well, all right.
You fucking idiots have a microphone next to you. Why are you whispering anything?
He's not. Why are you calling him? Why are you calling him an idiot? I'm the one whispering. I didn't say anything. He didn't say shit. I know. Idiots? Like a plural? Are you a fucking dipshit and can't tell one fucking individual from another? Plural? You slug cut piece of shit!
Maybe you're two people. Maybe you're kind of two people.
Am I so stupid that I have two fucking dumb shits? I don't know.
Now you two are whispering into a microphone.
I'm not whispering.
Look, he literally has a scratch on his head.
It's true. It's from the forklift.
Tommy, put your head down so we can see the scratch.
Will you
No!
Kneel your head down.
You can walk the fuck over here and put it on my head. Put it in that
Look
computer.
at his shoes.
Put it in that computer.
What if I just like...
Yeah.
He's gonna hit his head.
Now we can go to the Mammoth Caves.
Hey, you please take a
That's
picture.
in Arkansas.
No.
Don't fall off the zip line.
We don't put it back on.
Okay.
If you're gonna be a professional photographer, you gotta learn how to capture the moment.
Shit.
That is a moment. capture it.
God damn it, Tommy. He ate the rest of the bottle of prunes.
I need an adult!
Can you buckle it? I
You can't break a turtle shell.
Yeah, Jesus.
Don't you fucking dare.
There, put that one on your head.
Better.
See, it fits better. It fits better. It's like a big ashtray.
Isn't that the band? They were called Mr. Bungle?
Yeah, let's go to the planter's pot.
Yeah.
Holy
So,
shit. Transfer
Oh, that's
plans. Made it.
Fucking
Tommy,
2 minutes to the next level of growing.
Oh,
This
man.
is what you have to do.
Oh, my
Get it
God.
on.
Now you're like a
Get it on there. Made it.
Ladies,
I'm single.
no, not really.
Ready to mingle.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Storm the
No,
Capitol.
put it on top of the helmet.
Holy shit.
Alright,
Storm the fucking Capitol.
That's not gonna do anything. That's not gonna do anything.
Damn it.
Let's not gonna make it.
Not gonna make it. Bigger plants! Bigger plants!
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the same
He
exact
is the Colossus.
Eat the ham. I knew he was
There
gonna
were
fucking eat it.
pierogies in there.
Oh,
Real
God damn
nice.
it.
Isn't her,
Yeah,
man?
real nice.
Real
Yeah.
fucking nice.
Jesus.
Normal.
Who said?
Yeah,
Onions will help it stick.
Why do you need onions on your head?
Tommy, it will
Make
work.
your
This is the
gray
greatest
hair
thing I've
go
ever
black.
You gotta be
I feel like
dedicated.
this is some kind of like Jenga, you know, like.
Jesus.
All right, there we go.
Nice.
Those onions are fantastic.
What is this?
You do one of these so I don't take it.
He's got so many elements. Oh.
That's all he's got.
Give me another one. Something else.
You want a fork?
Something sweet and deal. Big ass fucking plant. Give me a knife.
No.
Ooh, good call.
No.
Give me that. Ooh, bucket.
No, those are dirty
No,
buckets.
that's shit.
God damn it, you people are fucking weird.
Oh my
I just need
God.
something to ash in.
This
Put it in your face.
Oh wait, never mind.
Put it in your mouth.
What the
What
fuck is
the
this?
fuck?
I don't know.
What is that for?
Holy shit.
Are you
Oh,
Oh, my God.
I ripped it.
Oh.
Jason, make sure you
What?
still read. Make sure
I
Don't
love
break the
that
fucking
song.
cutlery.
Fuck you, they don't give it to me. They're not
Can you smell anything right
Not a goddamn.
You're going.
Never mind.
He is the Toxic Avenger.
Chernobyl.
I am the Colossus. Punch him in the face. Punch him in the face.
Why don't you punch him?
Oh.
Dude, as hard as you can.
That fucking hurt. Oh my.
Damn.
Okay.
Why would you fuck this up that bad?
Welcome to the podcast.
You sound like your dad. I'm so disappointed in you. I'm not even mad.
Who said they're disappointed?
Don't be disappointed.
If you are, then that sucks.
If you're gonna spit out beer, spit it on camera.
It went that way. He's trying to get it on anybody. No.
Today's episode is brought to you by Cheap Booze and White Zombie. Thank you, Cheap Booze and White Zombie.
Made it!
No, you're dead.
Come on!
Made it! Get in the fucking barrel.
No, not after that.
The humans. Hey man, ask
Oh, it's lighter
Google how
fluid.
much blood do you get in a year?
You don't get a lot.
What do you mean how much blood you get?
How much can I bleed them?
How much blood can you
You
drink in
can
a
lose
year?
like.
If I beat half a pint out of them and spit a pint out, how long is it going to take them to get back?
2 shekels for a piece.
2 shekels.
What happened?
Hey Siri,
It's like the most insane.
how much blood do you get back?
Are you
Good answer.
If you lose more than 20%
Made
of
it.
your blood, you will die.
2,000 milliliters.
There you
What the
go.
fuck is milliliters in
Good job.
anything in
Can we do
America?
it in quarts?
You gotta tell Tommy in the metric system.
No, that
No,
is
no,
the
it
metric
is the
system,
metric
you dumb
system.
fuck. I'm talking about the Imperials. The Imperial system.
He is talking about
Here
the
we
Imperial
go.
system.
I hate that.
Don't break the helmet.
You know what I hate more than Chinese?
Wow. Probably
Forgot it's
What?
dishpan.
British.
The British. The British are coming.
real good.
We're recording it or what?
Yeah. He's not a conspiracy theorist, but if there was a conspiracy, it looks like his head is protected. And if he...
I don't know, I get called a conspiracy theorist sometimes.
Ooh.
I got attacked from
Brain.
behind, 3 skull fractures, coma for a couple weeks, and then hospital for a couple months.
Yes.
A lot of after effects and conditions, but overall I'm still here, so fuck it. I'm unable to work currently. I've been fighting with disability for about 5
He looks
years
like
now,
Buckethead for sure.
but I'm not handicapped. I can still get up, move around, and do things on my own. With vertigo, I can't be on my feet for more than a top like an hour. So I can't even be a greeter standing at the door for 2 hours. I can't think of a single job I can perform.
And how's the state of Indiana trying to help you out with that?
Trying not to. Been denied for disability, I think, 8 or 9 times now.
How are you trying to get by now, man? Like, is there something that the state can do, that the community can do? Is there something that we can do for you as friends? Like, you know, we don't talk too much, so, you know, it's... I don't know what to say, man. Like, everybody's got their own problems and everybody's got their own lives going on. That don't mean we forgot about you.
Well, I understand that, but basically, 2 of my old employees, when I was night store director at Meyer, I hooked them up. They ended up getting married, bought a house, had kids, and after everything happened, they took me in. I'm basically a living babysitter. I get paid with beer and cigarettes and a bedroom. So it works out for everybody. I can't really complain. I would like to be able to work again, but people always bitch about not wanting to go to work. I would wish I could. It's completely opposite of what you would think. But the thing about that, I thought about doing something online, and I used to be able to type and have 2 conversations at the same time. Talk and look at you and talk at you. And I can't do that anymore. See?
Talk about.
I'm trying to say you can potentially get another job working from home. Do you have a computer?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you have like headphones? Do you have a microphone, something like that? Where because like Amazon, for example, a friend of mine's wife started working for Amazon a few years ago.
How bad was she beat before that?
Dude, I've tried to get over that to keep bringing it up.
If he's able to still conceptualize conversations and formulate conversations, like, do you have enough? I don't want to sound like derogatory, but do you have enough conscientiousness to be able to navigate a conversation, do what someone's asking you to do, look something up? In that case, you could potentially have a lot of job offers where you can work from home.
Well, I'm completely fine. You after 3 skull fractures, it might fuck with my memory and other things. It doesn't. It's just sometimes with my trick, my voice goes in and out still sometimes. But as far as a computer, I can use one just fine. But my typing skills aren't there anymore.
Oh, that's your answer, Myron? Really?
It wasn't an answer to anything. I'm trying to help this man out and try to figure out a way he can still have a career instead of living off of fucking food stamps for the rest of his goddamn life. You got a better fucking idea besides putting a planter on his head?
Opportunity.
You know what you can do from home?
What's that?
You can some copper.
You can clean copper.
You can grow some fucking marijuana.
You grow a lot of it.
Well, hey, man, I hope it works out for you. If you need anything, you can reach out to, you know, me personally. Obviously, all our friends at any time. We'll try to help you with whatever the fuck you need. And if if you need something from the community, man, you could probably reach out. There's a lot of people asking for help, especially now with this whole pandemic year going on. A lot of people are in fucking need, and there's a lot of people reaching out.
What's that?
When's the last time he called up?
Can't understand what you're saying, dude.
When's the last time he called you?
Yeah, let's make this about me not helping him. Let's turn the whole conversation around something negative to me.
Let's talk about community. A lot of people like to talk about community.
I can't be the answer to everybody's fucking problems.
But you can ask questions.
If somebody reaches out to me and they want help, I will offer my help.
And I didn't try to get a hold of him.
You didn't get a hold of him? It's on you?
I would say I didn't ask him for help. You helped me quite a bit.
Well, hey, I don't want to put the focus all on you, man. I just want to have people have an idea of the background and things you got to deal with. So you got a hard life, man, and
I understand.
Tommy, he's trying to be nice.
He's always trying to be nice. Every
I don't see
trying to be nice.
what do you want me to do? Fuck you, BJ, and your stupid funny hat.
Yeah.
Does that sound like something I should fucking say?
I want you to take a bunch of
What do you want me to do?
Back pocket and put on the fucking table. Right?
Now
Say
you're going to get
I
on a
didn't.
drunken rampage. He is the Colossus.
I didn't. Say it again, so I can break your fucking jaw. I told you.
I'm just telling you the same shit you're telling me right now.
No, but I did it.
Good.
Good.
Then I guess you don't have a guilty conscience then, and you can have a fun day.
Then you can shut your fucking mouth and talk to somebody else.
I don't want to fucking hear you telling me what I should do with my goddamn money.
Punch him. Punch him.
Before I used the box, I made sure that it was boxing time.
Boxing time.
Give me a fucking rest.
Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat
Take
bar.
my bar.
Hey,
Get me a computer.
where's the microphone at over there?
Some loose pants.
Didn't lose pants.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
It's in his butt.
Literally.
He said he was.
That's the sounds I've been hearing.
He was experimenting. He said.
I thought
he was experimenting. I got a microphone.
I thought there was distortion in the microphone. It was fart rumbles.
You've been doing it this whole time. And you blamed it on Tommy.
The first time
He blamed it all on you. Lou. Lou. Blamed it on you. Put him in the fucking bed. Throw him off the side of the mountain.
Hey, we haven't had Lou in the flesh for about a year. He's been on the phone. He's been talked about. He's been superimposed.
And now he's really imposed.
Or what? Or what? Or fucking what? I'll show you how to shit myself.
Alright, I see it. You know what? Alright, I just drank cigarette ash out of a beer bottle because I thought that it was a beer that I was drinking.
You thought something.
And I did not know that it was not a beer I was drinking.
Isn't this a Simpsons episode?
My name is Homer, and I'm just here because the court made me come.
Homer, with our help, you'll never touch a beer again.
You guys can still talk on the microphone while the heater's going on.
Alright.
To death.
I like The Cure. It is a great band.
Oh, shit!
Oh, fuck you out!
That's all right.
For a minute.
Wow! This is amazing. I'll get up if I could. Right. How'd you guys get Arsenio home?
Come on, man. This is too, bro, but I have to tell you, this has reminded me of all the Metallica concerts. I was in the front, and I had a big guy, twice my size, leaning on me. Thank you.
What's happening?
I miss music. You know, last time I saw Slayer years ago, there was a guy in like a handicapped automated chair, and he got in the mosh pit and was driving around the mosh pit. And you know, like, people started jumping and hanging on top of his cart. Like, you remember like a box, like a G.I. Joe vehicle, where everybody's like hanging off the side, shooting guns and shit. It was just like that. So this guy had like 5 people hanging off his motorized cart, going in a circle while Slayer was jamming. It's awesome.
That is awesome.
I came out of there so bruised, more bruised than I've ever been at any concert, because I was just in the mosh pit the whole time, just knocking over drunks. My body was bruised fucking head to toe. It was great.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Oh, it was great.
I
That was at the
something
Horseshoe
about
venue.
The worst mosh pit I've ever been in? ICP concert. Pantera was brutal, but nothing like ICP.
Did they spray Faygo and like
Oh,
soda
yeah.
pop all over?
I got hit with a few 2 liters. Then threw them back, but fans
That's
come on
the-
stage with them at the end.
Their fans are freaking solid fans, though.
I've never seen-
ICP fans are ICP fans for life.
Yeah, I've been to concert. You've never been to any concert?
What's your most embarrassing concert you've ever been to?
I'll raise my hand. Debbie Reynolds.
What is that?
Who the hell is that?
She's a lady from like the 1950s.
I know that.
Was there a mosh pit at Debbie Reynolds?
I punched
No, it was at the Stern
Yeah.
Plaza. I was
Sorry.
like
Sorry.
13.
Well, I saw the monkeys over there. That's not Bert.
I
Stern
bought
Plaza
tickets
was a
playing
good place.
bingo at the Radisson.
I saw, what's the Copacabana guy? The hottest spot north of Havana. Hey, at the Copa.
I thought mine was bad, dude.
Havana.
Worst band I saw was, believe it or not, it was
What the
Foo,
fuck his name?
Foo Fighters.
Yours was the worst was Foo
Oh,
Fighters?
Foo Fighters. Okay.
I would have
They
No,
did.
I saw them when they first came out.
back.
They did
I had
so
Crow
terrible.
with fucking
Didn't they just play at
Mentos.
Wrigley?
I saw Foo Fighters when they
His
first came
name
out.
was Rico.
You're saying Copa.
They were
You
good.
are a diamond.
In 8th
Her
grade,
name was
girl
Lola.
that had a crush
She
on me when I
was
was
a
little.
showgirl.
So you had a girl in 8th grade.
That I had a crush on, and she showed up at my house. She's like, I have an extra ticket. Do you want to come with me? All for one.
Oh, I
like that
remember
band.
that.
I swear.
Yeah,
From the bottom of my heart. Right?
Yes.
I do like
I
that.
swear.
And actually, it was a good concert for what it
I
was.
remember that. That was a hot jam at one moment.
It was for a moment.
They played that at all the high school or junior high dances and shit. Hell yeah.
Middle school.
Middle school, like
Cheesy.
cheesy, yeah, like produced like by B96 kind of shit.
I never told anybody about that after that. Until now.
Really.
No, I didn't.
It's a good share. I would say it's valid.
remember one time I pissed on the floor.
Did you?
In 2nd grade.
You say you pissed on the floor?
On the carpet.
Lou does
Good.
that all the time.
I just
He's going right now. That's why he haven't said anything. He just been sitting there enjoying himself a nice hot piss and getting himself up from the freezing cold.
No peeing, no peeing. This is just a normal way to say it.
That's a good. I'll tell you who I thought I was the most amazing person I ever saw live was Tom Petty.
Damn,
Wow.
don't say that because I never saw him. That makes me sad.
And I actually got kicked out of that concert.
How the fuck do you get kicked out of a Tom Petty concert?
Yeah, how the fuck do you pull that
I
off?
just moved back from LA. I got really stoned at the concert, so I could go get a beer, but I wasn't 21.
All those mellow Tom Petty lyrics get you in all fucking fervor. She starts grabbing people by the throat.
Yeah, they said, alright, you gotta go, but then I went to the parking lot. You can still hear the whole concert. His voice was the most amazing, realist, like,
Yeah,
blow me away shit that I've ever experienced.
no doubt
Tom
about
Petty's
that
voice
at
is
all.
so crazy because his regular voice is so raspy and like this. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm Tom Petty of the Heartbreakers. And he's like, Last dance of Mary Jane, Lou sitting in the barrel to hide the pain.
Oh, my favorite concert?
Best concert.
Tool.
I was sitting next to my mom,
Okay.
I heard that's a
and my
pretty
mom
good
like
show.
had her arm on my
Oh, yeah.
shoulder, and this lady had an umbrella. And
That's
she
one of
kept
the
beating
very
her head
few
with it.
bands I
And
haven't seen.
I was like, "Sina, this
Me
is
too.
bam!"
That was
And I turned around,
badass.
I just,
I saw Lamb of
Watch
God. That
somebody?
was cool. I saw Pearl Jam. That was
she,
cool. I saw
my
Fiona
mom was
Apple.
being really
That
mad
was
because she
super
kept like
amazing.
pushing me
How about
I
because we were like
I
right at the
wish.
front.
I was
Did
I
you
just,
like
see
elbowed her
her,
and I
like,
just popped, and then she
Yeah.
like walked away. I was
People deserve to get punched.
like, that's what I thought.
yeah.
I'm not condoning punching people. I'm just saying they should get punched.
I mean, I beat this girl's
Wow.
Hey, there he is. What's up, bro?
There it is.
Yeah, just move shit around. Like they're just making a mess over
Those
there.
are their hats.
Yeah, have a hat. Have a hat.
Well,
He has more muscles than you.
It's got onions in it and everything.
And onions.
Don't touch it.
Hey, if you're not gonna smoke that cigar, Arsenio, do you
I
want it?
already licked my fucking chops all over it, bro.
Sorry, buddy. I mean,
So
if you
sorry.
want it, that's on you.
Hey, I'm COVID free, babe.
No, I'm good.
He's just giving you that little bit of extra flavor on
Yeah.
that tip.
Yeah.
Are you
brushed my
really
teeth today.
Arsenio Hall?
No, not him.
Dude,
Can I elbow him in the back of his fucking... Right,
That's
just right here.
Do it.
Can I just thrust my
Yeah,
elbow?
do it. Let's try that.
Put him in the barrel first. Barrel!
Why didn't
Put him in the barrel! Put him in the barrel! Put him in the fucking barrel! Barrel!
Why didn't you say that?
Barrel!
All right.
In the barrel!
Glass in there.
In the barrel!
Wait a second.
In the barrel! Oh,
Precautionary, you can
Don't
throw
tell you
glass
the
in there. You can't have broken
Yeah.
feet.
or broken ass.
No, he got shoes on. It's okay.
Not only you gotta go in the barrel.
You're fired before you hit the ground on
Get
this
the barrel.
job site.
You can hide.
Don't know what to tell you.
Oh,
No.
Hold on.
What are you doing with the drum? Watch the beers.
What the fuck? Here we fucking go. Now guess what? You gotta turn the fucking heater back on. Turn the heater back on. You gotta turn it on. The door's gonna stay open.
Just get in that fucking barrel, Tommy.
It's only winter time. Hurry up.
Shut the door.
Yes, I can. Let's fucking go. Fuck off. Jesus Christ. Shut the fucking door. You're not my fucking foreman.
No, he's
You're not.
ready.
Come on, apprentice. Let's go,
No, he's
apprentice.
ready.
Just lock the door.
What a shitbag.
He'll bust the door down. It's gonna
Good.
fly off there.
Thank
Open the barn door, let the cat out, let's go! Fucking savage. We're not living in Poland. Oh, shit.
Oh my God, he's on it. There goes the giggles.
Every day.
He snorted earlier.
Oh, did somebody say squirter?
He might want to come back in. You might want to unlock it. He's going to start bashing the door in like The Shining. You might want to open that door.
I'm gonna fucking punch him. Yeah. Damn. He's getting that Pelosi pussy. Take it easy, Maxine Waters.
No.
Wow. I drink buckets of beer. He drinks buckets of something.
You know, like the Bears player, Dick Buckets.
Comes coming through.
Oh
coming
God, watch
through.
your beer.
I don't know
Watch
what's
BJ. Watch your fucking sweater, Arsenio. He's gonna get it popped up. Switch out. Get the fuck.
that's actually
Where'd
why.
the drum go?
Right there? That's why.
That's why.
You made it.
Watch out. Watch out.
You made it.
Fuck you.
Watch out.
Watch out. That's some moonshine
He's
wine.
gonna start throwing
You put it in your drink.
Why would you do that? Yeah. Oh.
Welcome.
No fault.
Time to blast off, Arsenio.
Lime juice. There's
Oh, that's gonna get to you.
This shit good though. I don't know what this shit is, but this shit good.
I bet.
It's not. It's just a little bit. I didn't figure out
Pull a little bit out of mine.
I bought this motherfucker yesterday. Like, we ain't got no ammo. I said,
All right.
What? 25? Yeah. Let me call my guy because see how much for like 500. Oh God. Yeah.
Look, the smell. It smells like shit. Just drink it.
Arsenio's drinking it.
Fucking worse. Wow.
Whoa, what the fucking gun away from me, please? Jesus.
There's nothing in there.
I don't want you to fucking act like
Yeah,
there
you
is
told
nothing
not to
in
get
it.
nothing. No, I was pointing at the wall. You told not to get nothing.
Christ.
I just wanted to see what it felt like. All right, cool. Yeah, here, hold on a minute.
He's like, wow, what a cool pistol this is.
Let me point it at everybody.
Clack, clack, clack,
I
clack.
asked him to make
There's
sure
nothing in here.
I can't wait to go to work. Come on now.
Talking about things you should.
But the only audio picking up is my laptop and the two mics.
Gotcha.
Whoa! Don't do that. What the hell was that? If you want to get some shots, you want to talk some shit, now's the time. You stand, kids. Hey, get a little jig going on? Dance, girl, dance!
Like how all three of these guys said we're going to be on the podcast and stay inside here the whole time.
give like commentary about everything he's doing for a minute.
This guy looks like a weasel. And his hat looks stupid. He does not match him.
I'm sorry.
He said that he's sorry, but he's just drunk. And then he said that it's a swear word. And now he's about to take a drink of beer.
Oh God!
And then he stopped. Now he's talking to himself because he has no friends. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Game on!
Okay.
Game off! Car!
You don't work?
No.
You still making that money?
That's not a black thing. It's just he just doesn't work right now.
I've done that before too. Don't get me
A
wrong.
lot of people don't
He's
work.
working right now, though, currently.
Unfortunately, you know, that's just how
Hey,
it
that
is.
guy right there with the 2 beers, he look like Scotty Too Hottie off a wrestler.
Yeah!
Sky too high!
Braid it up, baby.
I
Braid
want
it
to throw
up.
something in his head.
Woo! Get the fucking rubber bands out, BJ.
No. What rubber bands?
He was good as fucking butcher.
That's Lane Staley.
You know,
right there.
that's BJ, that's Tommy Z,
Right?
that's Lou, Swoop. Yeah, BJ, you might be good as like a wrestling manager.
Same exact spot.
You don't got to say much. You can just point and just be pissed, and that could be kind of a cool shtick if you just kind of sit there and just like looking all cool.
It was good.
You should convince
like
him
point
to
him every
shave
now
his
and then.
beard off.
I'm not even fucking talking to you. Talk about it later.
Oya, como wa.
Pop it out, please. Come on, Oscar Mike, let's go.
Oscar Mike, let's go.
Is Oscar Meyer's like brother or something, and he's never met
Oscar
before?
Yeah, he doesn't get a
Fucking
wiener mobile. He got screwed.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you too.
He got screwed out of the whole family plan, man.
Well, maybe he's a piece of shit that didn't deserve the fucking family fortune.
Who's that?
Sometimes you gotta be an
Oscar Meyer's estranged
Isn't that
brother.
baloney?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think he stole the recipe for baloney.
See, that's why the piece of shit don't deserve nothing, because he didn't work fucking hard for himself to figure out how to make fake meat.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing.
You know.
Now he's gonna open the fucking door again.
No.
Here goes 5 more degrees.
No.
Turn the fucking heater back on. Shut the fucking door. Shut the fucking door. I'm not worried about me because I don't get colds. I'm a reptile. Piece of shit.
Froggy the Clown is going in and out.
Open.
Oh, Ken
Look
Hart.
at his fucking
Colossus.
arms. He is a colossus.
Is he the
Look at his
Colossus
arms.
of Ken
Look how
Hart?
big his arms are.
That's a big
He's a
arm.
fucking giant.
Is he the class of Ken Hart?
Maybe. No. Miner's the fucking giant of Kandahar because he's gingerbread.
Well, let's find out.
I know, don't you
Somebody
wish you
smells like
were...
burning.
Do you want to go back in your barrel, Lou?
Does somebody want to find out why it smells like burning?
There's no place like the barrel.
No,
There's
I
no
know
place
place
like the barrel.
Yeah, clank your bottles together.
So that might have been Alexa.
Can we do a decent podcast with just
If you shut up for 5 minutes.
BJ's life?
We tried doing that, and then you kept whispering sweet nothings into his ear,
Yeah.
and then started yelling at me for asking him about it.
And then I got yelled at. Because I wasn't paying attention.
Who yelled at you?
You were a huge
Not you.
yeller. I've seen you yell a
Sorry.
lot.
You're
That's the
not
most I've seen you yell.
screaming. You're not screaming, but you're talking very loudly. I'm going to turn this microphone off, Eric. If it is going to talk.
No, don't turn it off. Don't turn it off.
Let's ask him some questions about
All right,
his life.
everybody.
Just stop putting it under your ass,
Before.
and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
I want to know your thoughts on God.
Satan and Jesus are myths. So let's go.
Seems cool. He's okay with me.
I didn't hear you, BJ. What'd you say?
Satan and Jesus are myths.
Yeah. You know, Satan and Lucifer are 2 different people, too.
No, it's the same person. He was just transformed.
Yeah.
Satan is a
Supposedly.
act committed of evil by God. Original versions of the Bible. Now, why did you have to bring this up?
Yeah. Piss him off.
No, I literally want to have the discussion.
We did it last night on the phone.
I know we did it for a little bit, but then it stopped.
Like,
I want to do it longer.
Do it now. Do it now. Do it right fucking now.
Here we go.
Let's fucking go, Lou.
All right. Listen, I'm trying to tell you right now. I know God. I do. And I believe in him.
I believe in God too.
But I've never understood Satan or the origin of evil. None of that's ever made sense. Apparently, from what you're saying is that evil originated from God. Now, I've brought that to a pastor before, and he said, I don't have an answer for you.
A pastor told you to leave? The man that's got to be the most bored human being in existence and can't wait for someone to come talk to them? You came to a pastor and he goes, I can't talk to you. Didn't you think that was a clue? That he don't want to talk to you because your name is Lou?
Jehovah.
Jehovah? Okay, so that's what you call him, right?
Yes, that is what I call him.
Are you sure that's the correct name for him?
You want me to go with Yeahweh?
No way.
No.
Every time he said no way, every time he said no way, it's Yeahweh. Yeahweh.
What you think you believe in is something that's manufactured. Now, if you want to talk about the original origins of what you're trying to talk about, you would go to Africa and study those terms, then that's one thing. That's a whole different conversation. Yeah, that's Kemet. So if you're talking about Kemet, but if you're talking about this watered down, manufactured version of that, then you're in a whole different game. You haven't even scratched the surface.
Okay. Everything you said, it might have some merit to it. I'm going to tell you this, though. When I was in church, the reason I believe in God isn't because somebody indoctrinated me into it. And it was at a Christian church. It wasn't at a Catholic church that I was raised. Because I don't believe in Catholicism. But at my church, my pastor put his hand on me, and I fell down, and I felt the presence of God in me.
Did you feel the presence of God, or did you feel the pulse that was probably in his hand? Because we have pulse.
Oh, no. I felt the burning in my chest.
We're all a frequency, Arsenio, right? We're all a frequency.
Yeah, we're all a frequency.
So the frequency of light.
Now, again, I am a believer. I'm not going to.
I know. I'm not here fighting. I'm just conversating.
Yeah, but what I attack is people's slightness, because one thing you can't do, first of all, you can't make God out to what you want to be. That's just.
Well, I know that.
So, secondly, anytime you say church, who is the church? What is the church? Because that lets me know that someone doesn't read the Bible, because the church says it's you. You are the temple.
You're the temple.
Right. So you have a lot of these pastors that's taking bits and pieces of the word and using it for at their convenience.
That's true.
Bits and pieces of the fucking word.
Right. That's what people mess it up, because there's never supposed to be no financial gain for the temple. The temple was, reward is supposed to be spiritual.
But it demands of flesh, and you got fucking kids living outside the fucking place. You got a fucking place over there, that Carmelite house.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Catholics.
Well, I don't deal with none of those religions.
Fuck all them people. But I tell you that, they take care of those fucking orphans.
Not really.
I tell you that, I've been there.
What do they do? They traffic them. Maybe
No, they don't traffic shit. Carmelite house is not traffic, but goddamn.
Traffic all of them.
Yeah, because
what?
Yeah,
Calm down.
Yeah, because a lot of what they're trying to
I'm sorry.
Vatican assassins. Vatican assassins.
Look at me. Carmelite house is not traffic anybody.
Okay.
I see those kids for years.
Man, all right.
That's not my fucking word.
Giving us some bullshit home. Hey, we're good people.
Man.
I'm not saying they're doing it wrong.
I'm not saying they're doing
He's
it
a dummy crap.
You're dummy crap.
Hey, if he's gonna go on some rant, hand him the microphone.
This is where
No.
BJ,
Lou's got a microphone there. He's sitting there holding it like it's a fucking ice cream stick.
Well, he was asking.
Give it to him the fucking microphone.
I think he's gonna eat it.
A
Yeah.
member of an organization is not responsible for every part of
That was a clue. Give him the microphone, you fucking idiot.
Of course, but
Tommy,
Fuck.
here, what you have to do is you have to actually properly assess. What is the argument? What are you saying? A lot of those Catholic organizations do that.
I see what I'm talking.
So
I gave you a whole shut the fuck up.
a lot of these Catholic organizations do things that's just simply for money. The Vatican has their own government.
I know.
The Catholics own most real estate in the world.
I know. I was looking for $400
No,
So
they
you
probably
get
do.
little fucking Game Boys, over at the fucking GameStop. Little games. Little video games, you know what I mean, for the boys. And, and all of a sudden, fucking, they don't got the money for that.
Did campus take your video game?
The next fucking week. No, I'll tell you this. The next week, that fucking guy in Philadelphia had lawyers. You know why he had lawyers? Because he was fucking that child.
I totally lost track of the stuff.
$450 fucking an hour with lawyers.
So why didn't you get the Game Boy?
Yeah, the Game Boy.
Because
Yeah.
we got the Game Boy. It came out of my pocket.
But you were trying to do it through the church?
Well, yeah, I thought the church had some extra money, and maybe they would help me out. I had to go in my own pocket. Why the fuck do I gotta go in my own
Why
pocket?
are you assuming the Game Boy's gender?
Oh, what's
Why couldn't it be a Game Girl? Why couldn't it be a Game Babe?
Yeah.
This was a long time ago, but like, I would do this. It was called Youth on the Move in Gary.
Yeah.
So in the summertime, I would go and I taught art classes. My sister taught dancing.
Oh, Barrel's
We
gone.
got really close
Barrel's gone.
I know
with
this
the
is a weird
sisters
question.
and the fathers, and so they invited us over to their home off of Ridge
Well,
Road,
it's not mine.
and they decided to take
I don't
some
want
money
soda.
and they made a coffee house in the basement. So we had a coffee house night there. And I thought, well, that's pretty cool. The sisters did the Macarena.
Yeah, why not?
And, I said, okay, I gotta go to the bathroom. Can I go to the bathroom? So they're like, sure, it's upstairs around the corner. I ended up going all the way upstairs into their quarters. The fucking father had a hot tub in his bedroom. There were beer bottles all around it. I was like, what is going on in this church?
That's not all that was around it.
I'm just like, wow.
My personal opinion is that anything that's ran by any type of organization like that don't pay taxes is just trying to get money, trying to fool the people.
Yes. You're not wrong. You're fucking not wrong. God damn it.
And in the Bible it says my people will die due to lack of knowledge. I don't see why people don't see that.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to see the manipulation, all you got to do is turn a black light on and a place will light up like a Jackson Pollock painting.
In fairness, it's hard to tell your mother that.
Well, I mean, so we always see small shit and it turns it bigger. So if you say the Bible, when we say these things and certain people point them out, no one really sticks on them. No one sticks on their integrity and start holding these people accountable for the shit. Especially the ones that's making millions of dollars, like the Joel Osteens and the Well and fuck.
Oh, that piece of shit.
These dudes got $40-50 million and can't open up their church to blood them.
Yeah.
At some point, someone has to say, you know what, fuck them.
Piece of shit.
I want to tell you my belief on things, and it's not really my belief,
Okay.
but I would believe it. I believe it better than any book written because I'm a good person. I take care of people. I do what I can. I got great kids. We fucking jam shit out. We make money. We fucking get shit done.
Period.
And in my experience in religion, I believe that everything leads back to astrology. I believe it's all about signs and symbols. See, we're in the Bible right now.
Mm-hmm.
And you got God and Satan. I have more of a belief that Lucifer opened up people's eyes that they were God's slaves, that wants to impart not even knowledge, but hey, I'm going to show you what this motherfucker's doing to you.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you this motherfucker wants to control you. And then just like Zeus and Prometheus, when Prometheus gave man fire, here's this. Oh, you're the fucking devil. And then what happened to Prometheus? The fucking buzzards came and ate his intestines. I believe, I have more of a belief that God wanted us to be slaves, but I have more of a belief that Lucifer tried to show us the light of not being slaves, of being a free people.
Okay, the Most High God, right? He knows everybody's not going to be in the same place. He knows that everybody's not going to get the same amount of information just as well as there's people in the world like that never heard of Jesus, right?
Yeah.
So when those people die, do they have to go to hell?
What are we on? We're on China again.
Well. So let me explain. So this is what people mess up. First of all, Jesus was in China, right? There's scriptures of that, right? But when I say the ideology of hell, you had Christianity. They were talking about Christianity way before hell was even existed.
Tell me what Jesus was trying.
Huh?
You never heard of Chinese Jesus?
So,
Hey,
Chinese Jesus was crucified upside down.
hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Well, relax for a minute.
I'm not.
No, all I was trying to say when I was talking earlier,
Yeah.
I always question both sides.
and you're supposed to.
When
I know.
If you don't question shit, you're gonna stay like in a paradigm. Yeah, you're gonna stay in ignorance. You're supposed to question.
when I tell everybody, all you gotta do is be a good person and don't be a piece of shit.
And don't miss 200 and 400.
If you only have the Bible as your only source of knowledge, then you will lose every time because there's about 50 other books that was out of the Bible that support everything I just said.
Good.
Damn.
There's first of all the color of Jesus. That's one.
Yep.
Two, Jesus traveled. So when you talk to that Bible, when you come to the Bible, you have from birth to 13, right? And then from 13 to 30, you don't hear shit about him.
Yeah.
Then from 30 to 33,
You know why?
you have the story. So what happened between the age of 13 and 30?
He was sucking dick for coke.
If you can't give me a source of from 13 to 30.
I'm sure there is, and I'm sure they've kept it from us.
No, there's books. That's what I'm telling you. There's books. There's tons of books. So Jesus traveled throughout the world. Eventually, you will see there's traces of him everywhere. This so-called person you call Jesus, that wasn't his name, but the person that we were referring to Jesus, yes.
Wait, hold on. What was his name?
Most people were taught by their parents.
What was his
were
name?
indoctrinated.
His name would have been Ishmael.
Oh,
His name is Hove.
Ishi.
Yeah.
It is Ishi.
They don't say no way, they say Yeahweh.
I-S-H-I.
Well, the Hebrew
No,
Israelites.
it is Ishi.
I'd have been considered Israelite for a while.
We're all Israelites.
I'm not Israelite.
But people try to make these broad statements with a very small source of knowledge. And if you only use the Bible, you only have that small source of knowledge.
You gotta read everything.
You can quote every scripture you want to. But if you haven't read the Quran, if you haven't read the other 50 books that were thrown outside of the Bible, you can't really begin to have the conversation.
BJ wants a high five.
I agree with this, Lou. Are you fucking hearing this or are you listening? When I hear, oh, have you read the book of Job? I want to fucking punch you in the face, dude, because I've read the Bible, I've read the Quran, I've read some Buddhist stuff. I've read a lot of
read the Bible if you're not following it day by day.
I don't follow it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're not following
Nobody
it,
follows it.
you know,
Nobody does. You're gonna do what you want to do because you're a fucking human, and in your nature, you're gonna fucking do whatever you got to survive.
It's meant to
As
teach,
above, so below.
it's supposed to teach morals.
Yep.
are you going to harvest good energy or are you going to harvest that energy?
I agree with you.
No matter what, I got a smile on my face, dude. Because I'll tell you what, I will let this country burn to the fucking ground. I'll let this whole motherfucker. You know why? Because we're gonna rebuild it. We'll rebuild it.
Man, it's got black flags up here for a reason, bro. No quarter given. Take no prisoners, no retreat, no surrender. We're gonna eat your fucking dog.
Everybody has been indoctrinated.
Yeah.
That's just words, and that's indoctrination. But the feeling of the spirit inside of you, you cannot deny.
Every time we talk about the Holy Spirit and pastors, it sounds like he's fucking you in the butt.
In the ass.
He's filling you with love. He's blasting your ass. Everything you say is ridiculous.
He's gonna explode inside of him.
His light is covered all over my face.
Tits on the back. The holy light's gonna hit that prostate.
You know what I'm saying? You say the word indoctrination, and I like that word because that's a very powerful word. But when you say that word, you have to understand
Turn the heater on.
what it is. You have to understand how it works.
I just got here.
Indoctrination don't just
Fucking heater on before I grab you by your fucking
as
head.
one may think. Indoctrination takes time. They have to do certain things. You're not just woken up as a baby and it's just indoctrinated.
Chinese
No.
Jesus, I'll fucking bury you in that upside down.
So we have to take the time to
Y'all
actually
know.
start on breaking the
No
chain
way.
that's been put on our lips. Now you said you feel the Holy Spirit. I'm not going to say
Stop for you for a second.
Give him the microphone if he's got to talk. No, Lou, give him the microphone. Arsenio, you keep your mic. He can give him the mic. Here we fucking go. No. Keep your mic. Take Lou's mic. Why would you want to take the mic for the person you're talking to?
We ain't talking about indoctrination. We got people, or we not got people.
That's all you got to say?
Horse.
The end.
What? Say it again. What's my people? What do you mean by that?
I'm asking you, everybody's got people.
What do you mean by that?
Everybody's got a tribal mindset. Polacks and Germans.
Alright, so first,
give him the mic, Lou.
Everybody
give him the mic.
The Polacks and the Germans. Did you say the Germans?
That's up there.
What are you saying?
A lot of people don't have people.
That's a lie.
How you feel?
Everybody's got
Lou, holding the microphone
family.
like a fucking zombie. Lou, give him the mic!
I'm trying to figure out what do you mean.
I told you what it was.
He's took it back.
You're saying my
I'm
people.
gonna smoke some
My
DMT
people
right
mean
now.
anything. People I associate with,
Fuck
people I work
this.
with, people I go hang out with. What do you mean? When you say my people, what do you mean by that? I just have to ask that
I
question.
don't know because I don't know you. But I'm saying everybody has people. Who do you give a fuck about?
Obviously, my close ones are my family members. But when you say people, do you mean people I hang out with?
Do you want it to be bigger or smaller?
I want it to be exactly what you mean because that is a very broad statement.
No, because that's not what you should fucking say. You want to take care of your people, and a person, a human, a greater human being.
You have to define peoples to me. You have to define that. You can be my peoples right now.
Stop. I respect people by how they grade that answer.
Maybe his people is humanity.
Maybe you should say who your people are.
Define people. That is a broad statement. Hey,
no.
I can say
that's a question.
I can say which part of the country you from. Right? That's a broad statement, isn't it? Which part of the country you from?
What in the country I ever heard of? They speak English or what? English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Thank you for my answer, bro.
I don't know what's going on.
Why did you give the microphone back to him? He's
what
barely alive. The Holy Ghost has been coming all over his face with golden light. And his pastor's been licking it up off his giant hairy chest. And good luck, Pastor, because he's got a fucking chest like a jungle.
Someone's got that trench coat.
Black hairy chest?
He's got a hairy penis too, he said.
Wow.
I mean, I'm
TMI.
Italian, so I'm like hairy everywhere.
TMI.
Okay. All I'm saying is I don't know why that was even brought up.
What?
Hairy chest?
Yeah, I don't see the point. Like what's
Because you're half ape. You're an evolutionary missing link. Where we became from giant hairy monsters to normal looking people.
You said no way. I said Yeahweh.
Show him your fingernails and your hairy chest. He's a mole person.
I've been told that I resemble an ape.
I ain't seen that.
If I haven't physically evolved beyond an ape, that's fine.
What
You know what? I have a better sense of humor than anybody in this room, I can tell you that.
If I was digging my way out of caves my whole life, I'd be praising Jesus too. Get me out of this cave, Jesus.
Hey, bro.
When is it going to end, Jesus? There's so much dirt and rocks. Praise be.
It's in your heart that matters. God knows your heart. So that's it. I'm not judging you, and you're not judging me. And what's in your heart is in your heart. And that's what you're going to have to hold before you stand before God. I'm an amazing writer. I just need like the inspiration.
Is there a girl at church that you like?
Yeah, the pastor's daughter.
You think Jesus
And then he
approved
found
of
out
that?
about it and he said no.
You think Jesus approved of that?
Yeah. All I know is that she was not seeming too interested in me until I hit on another girl at church who was interested in, who was quite a bit thicker. But
Are you supposed to
obviously
be
she's
there
hotter.
at church?
But then as soon as that girl agreed to be with me, then all of a sudden, whoo! Then she agreed to be with me. I was like, why did you only find interest in me after you saw another girl have interest in me? That's weird. Why wouldn't you just have interest in me from the get-go? Oh, I'm so confused by the female.
Salami. That's why.
But I have seen a website where there's some chicks that are super hot, and they're chicks, and they got dicks.
They're not chicks.
Yeah,
I
man.
kind of feel like
They got tits though.
I feel no.
They
Their
got
arms look like
Would you take one out on a date?
the inside's on the outside.
all I'm asking is,
Even if they chop it off, bro, they
Okay,
still got
alright.
manly features.
All right, what's your question?
We're gonna buy you.
my question is, would it be wrong, assuming they can't get pregnant? That would be cruel.
Right, they can't, and they don't have periods, so that's actually an insult to women that actually have periods every month. Women go through periods every month. They go through all types of issues. They have to regulate their vagina. Chicks with dicks don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay,
All you gotta do is get that ass. Here's my answer. None of us are gonna judge you.
period.
No way judges you. We still love you.
What do you think was wrong?
No.
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 No, I don't think nothing is wrong with it. Whatever you do is what you do. It's not wrong. It's not right or wrong until you ask the question for someone else's opinion. Then that's when it becomes right or wrong.
And then you're judging yourself.
Right.
Then you're judging yourself. You shouldn't judge anybody.
If you love it, do it.
Yeah.
If you see a dick and you want to suck it, fucking suck it, dude.
Hey,
That's your business.
I am not co-signing that.
I'm not worried about it. But no.
Off the fucking rails.
My cousin, hit him in the fucking neck. Hit him in the neck.
Nobody said to anybody. We all
Dude.
calm down.
Go ahead.
Boo.
Go ahead.
What I'm saying to you, I don't give a fuck what you do. But you have to realize, it's still a man. I don't care if you want to say shit. There's two genders, period.
Yeah.
My cousin's a doctor. You know what I'm saying?
No, it doesn't matter.
I don't
He's a
think it
doctor.
matters.
You know what I'm saying? He sucks dicks.
I don't think it matters.
He
at all.
loves dicks. Whatever the fuck he wants.
whatever you
He's got a
want.
man.
Whatever makes you happy.
And if you got a fucking knife in you, what you gonna call him in the emergency room? Call him doctor.
Exactly.
My
If
point
it's
is,
a beautiful girl who is
you're gonna run your fucking mouth
to
somebody
me,
else.
I'm like, we both get fucked, and she's still a beautiful girl, whatever. And we can have beautiful conversations.
It's fine.
Then that's fine.
Exactly.
No
Why
one
would
cares.
anybody not be fine with that?
No, you know what? It all comes back to don't be a piece of shit.
Don't ask me to
Don't be a
understand
piece
it.
of shit. Don't be.
Don't ask me to understand it because I don't understand it. But
We're gonna accept it.
But I will accept it. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
my people's my people.
I would definitely say that, because I'm not anti-LGBT, but I think they should change the narrative. They try to put things out there. Like, I don't think any sexual orientation should be pushed off on children.
No, absolutely not.
I think they should have a training bathroom. I don't think someone that decides wants to be a woman can go in a bathroom with women and children. I just think that's kind of all types of fucked up.
Right.
So, but again, people is attacking common sense shit. 2 plus 2 is not 5. It never has been. So when we start getting into this whole ideology of they're girls but they can't get pregnant, no, you don't have ovaries.
Well, we've been pushing on these fucking poor teachers for so long.
Yeah, it's not the poor teachers.
It's the poor teachers.
It's the
They cut back on.
Okay, well, hold on. Here's the real question.
It's
Hold on.
the agenda.
I'll talk.
Hold on. Do you think? All right, because I haven't been with the training. I'm telling you right now.
I don't care if you have.
All right.
If you think about it,
sounds like you want to.
Well, yeah, I do.
Okay.
We're gonna find you a match.
So,
Regardless if that happens or not, and it most likely will. Do you think when I stand before God, he's going to be like, "Oh, you're terrible"?
No. My different opinion. You're not standing before fucking anybody. You're gonna stand up in front of the divine creator, the supreme architect, whoever it is, and they're gonna say, "I made you. I made you the way that you are, and I love you. I love you. This is your life. This is the way your path has led you. This is your life. This is the way you've led your life. And you weren't a fucking piece of shit."
So, all right, what you're saying is, if I like chicks and have dicks, that's
We
all
don't
right.
give a fuck.
hey, that's your thing that makes you happy, then
We don't give a
But
fuck.
all I would say,
that's that.
all I would say
Well,
to that,
We don't give a fuck.
That's what I'm talking
it's just change the verbiage. You should
Yeah.
like dudes. This is what it
And
is.
you
Dudes that
know-
look like females. That's
and-
all.
I didn't want to do the research
Or maybe
because
you like the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we need to start an OnlyFans page for Lou and take a percentage.
It's okay.
Period.
We need 35%.
Hey, we don't call him Lemon Pepper
Hey,
Lou.
Lou.
Yeah. We'll
We
call
love
you Peppermint Patty. Oh, yeah.
Patty Lou.
Yeah.
Right.
Luscious Lucius. I'm already turned on.
Okay.
We're going to make you take your shirt off and we're going to spank you a little bit. You're going to love it.
Only lose.
Yeah. Loose Lou.
I'm not into dudes, though. Are you saying it's
We're
actually
gonna make-
dudes?
We're going to make Tommy.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
just did the research.
It's dudes
It
with
is.
boobs.
Yeah. Dudes with boobs.
Dudes with
And we're going to make
boobs.
Tommy
I
get
didn't know.
titties.
They have a real calculator work. Hey, guess what? This thing. And nowadays, you can suck a dick one time, and you're not gay. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't
But
say
the
that.
clit is technically a dick.
No,
It just didn't develop fully.
Yeah.
So I just assumed that chicks sometimes would develop a
That's
dick.
what some.
Oh, man, this guy thinks I'm a piece of shit now.
No one thinks you're a piece of shit.
Nobody gives a
We're gonna
fuck
watch you
what
suck
anybody
this dick and we're gonna videotape it and make money.
I'm never sucking your dick.
And I'm gonna spank you with a fly swatter while you're doing it.
Lou, do whatever you want. That
That's
makes
what
you
I'm
happy.
Swear to God, I don't care about
And we're
fly
not
swatters.
going to judge, okay?
No.
We know.
So, hey,
I'm not sucking
But hey,
anybody.
how are we going to make money off of this? That's the most important thing.
We're gonna talk about that later, but hey, Arsenio, for 1 second, I might talk about like your crazy conspiracy theories. I want you to tell her what you think about Trump and all this political bullshit.
Microphone.
That way she doesn't hear it from a white guy.
Microphone.
Trump
That way she doesn't hear it from just a fucking straight white dude that has crazy
And that's
nuts.
going to happen. So
The
first
microphone should go to the person that's
I
talking.
want you to hear this, babe, because I'm not the only crazy one. Because if I'm crazy, he's
There's
crazy.
lots of crazy people.
So, all
I never
right.
said
So
you were crazy.
this is my thing on Trump. Okay. So, like everything, you have to have evidence and proof. Okay. This man is orange haired, 74-year-old rich white man. Okay. There's a lot of those in this country. He's not so slick that they can't catch him up. It's possible, and he just ain't really do shit that they said he did. So now, when you say that, you gotta look at this. First of all, when you say Trump is racist, well, okay. He was hanging around nothing but black people all this time, and then all of a sudden he becomes president and start firing the white people, and he becomes racist. The media has said this. He definitely cussed out a black reporter, but he also cussed out a white reporter. Well, my thing is, don't try to get me to be upset at something because anytime you put race in it, you want me to be upset.
Why does everyone want to see color though? Why can't we be human?
So
exactly.
This is the thing.
Exactly.
This is the thing. The reason why, see, America is not a soup. A soup, you chop everything up
Yes,
and
sir.
you put it in soup.
Yes,
You don't know what it is. It's just soup. But America is a salad. I say that to say everything is not treated equally. So when you chop up a soup, everything has to be balanced out.
Yeah, and then individualize it.
Exactly. But as a salad, everything's not about a salad because you have more lettuce than anything, right? So I look at America like minorities being the tomatoes and Caucasians being the lettuce. You know what I'm saying? And in most salads, there's more lettuce than there are tomatoes.
That's true.
All right, which get eaten the most? Lettuce or tomatoes?
Probably the tomatoes.
I don't eat salads when there's steak.
Well, it's more here. It's more lettuce. It's more lettuce in the salad. But I get where you're going.
Let me ask you
now,
a question.
Go ahead.
I don't know the fucking know. Is the capital of Ireland
Microphone.
Dublin or is it Belfast?
It's Dublin and Ireland.
I don't know.
Northern Ireland's
Of course you
Belfast.
don't. You know why?
Why?
You don't know.
Northern Ireland.
Okay, some point then.
Exactly. So what's the point?
Exactly. How many people fucking died over that altercation?
Really
So,
don't know.
yeah,
Really
a
don't
lot.
Take a guess. You really don't care?
They're white people. Who cares?
You hear the term Black Lives Matter and all that stuff. No one is saying white lives don't matter. No one is saying that. What we're saying is that certain entities value white lives over black lives. That's what we're saying. Anytime they say, "Well, I grew up in a poor neighborhood and I'm from this,"
gonna have
area. Because you're white,
Huh?
you do have a leg up compared to
No
minorities.
question about that.
No question, right?
No big question.
Black Lives Matter. The worst thing you can ever say when someone says Black Lives Matter is say White Lives Matter or say All Lives Matter. Because that shit we know.
I don't
know
think you say that.
Most people don't. Well, some people don't, but a lot of people understand All
A
Lives
lot of
Matter.
people don't get the Black Lives Matter movement.
I feel like the Black
Because-
Lives movement was started by George Soros. and
Well,
I
it was
think
started a while ago.
Which
Huh?
bank
It
did
was.
George Soros break?
Yeah,
He broke the bank in England.
Oh.
We'll figure it out.
Well,
Where's that up?
Communists, yeah, so
All right.
You recorded that?
Okay.
Fucking clip that.
he's trying to divide the nations. Okay?
It's true. I'm not in.
He's a warmonger, essentially, is what he is.
Well, I'm not a warmonger.
Now, he did not start Black Lives Matter. However, he is funny. So
He's right about that.
There is no Black Lives Matter to me because it's not being ran by black people. So how can it be Black Lives Matter? That's just ask the question. But we have to have a serious question about race relations.
You know what I think this is?
Racism has been bullshit the whole time.
I honestly think the movement for Black Lives Matter is to get us all on the same level.
It's never going to happen.
Why?
It's a monetary level. That's all that really matters.
That's why this is happening.
That's not true.
So that we
Yo. What it's supposed to be about is putting people on a level playing field as far as how they're treated in any situation. To try to treat them as they would be anybody else. You know, when somebody gets pulled over as a black dude, and you try to treat them more harshly than you would a white person, that's what that movement is about. And that's just a small example. So it's supposed to uplift the consciousness of the United States so that we stop fucking with people because they're ethnicities or minorities. It's a good idea to understand that people are being discriminated against and we should not stand for discrimination. That's as far as it should really go.
All right. So,
100%.
So now, can I say this? Because I just had a conversation about this with someone, and they said a city. I'm not going to particularly name the city, but they said this city is diverse, right? They said this city is diverse. And I said, okay, well, how is the city is diverse? There's no one in the fire department. There's no one in the city chain of command that's a minority with any power. So there's no black fire chief. There's no black mayor. There's no fire.
How many blacks on the fucking fire?
Huh?
How many black guys are on the fire?
5 to 150 out of 155 people.
Out of 155 people, how many?
Out of 155 firemen, 5 of them are minorities.
Okay, why the fuck aren't there more fucking boys turning fucking wrenches and pulling out fucking rope? What street? What town? If you got 5, it's not even 5%.
That's not nice.
Exactly.
Like, yeah,
but exactly.
But the boys don't want to come out.
But this is the thing. No. This is the thing. That is the same city that I'm referring to, which is the real city. That they will say that this is the diverse city in the county. There is no minorities in black power positions when you look at a lot of these cities. That's where diversity comes from. Black mayors more frequently. When I start seeing more black councilmen, when I start seeing black police chiefs,
this is
black fire
chiefs.
That's when you start having diversity.
What if black people are just not applying for the job?
Why the fuck are the boys turning a fucking wrench on the goddamn fire chiefs?
People should not deserve the same chance, but they should be treated nicely and they should be treated fairly legally under the law.
Well,
just because you're black or just because you're Mexican does not mean you are granted a fucking position for anything. The best person for the job should get the job. But when it comes to minorities, sometimes people have a lesser chance to succeed. That's why you get things like affirmative action. It's okay. Everybody just keep talking over me and saying stupid shit.
How many are out of the 3? How many are paid? Starting with minor.
What are you saying?
No, they're not all about. I'll break it.
Are you saying what employees are getting paid for working? What are you saying?
How many are volunteer and how many are being paid? Here's 3, and you just said 5. 3 is the max.
No, my socks in.
Well, you don't know what city I'm talking about. So
I'm talking about Maryville.
Exactly. So you're not talking about. So what you're saying is irrelevant. We're not talking about the same place.
This has nothing to do with our conversation at all. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, if the boys ain't getting paid, it should get. My argument is, we need some more fucking income in these fucking towns.
If there's a qualified minority, they should have a chance to get a job or a chance to succeed. That's the issue.
It's that when you see unqualified people get jobs, and it's like, wait a minute, hold on, I thought this was a standard. I think the standard should be the standard.
Well, it's the same shit.
Yeah, but I just added on to
it. Yeah.
Seeing unqualified people doing things like
unless fucking problems with these Chinese fucking influence.
Drive in and you were
Absolutely.
with friends,
Yep.
and it was totally different, wasn't it?
Yep.
Aaron, pick up the microphone, please, because Tommy just threw it like a fucking
Tommy, why are
prick.
you fucking throwing the microphone? Pick it up. We need to update our terms.
Very much so. We have laws like this country has got progressively better, but we still have racist
still
laws
have
on the
it.
books.
You know, yeah.
We have a-
exactly.
you know,
it's
so-
still there.
Right. And
Which makes no sense.
then I even heard a guy say, "Well, we beat the Indians." No, you didn't. The Indians was giving y'all shit with them bows and arrows. However, what happened was
What happened was
it's
the
not true.
funniest thing that black people say.
You gave
By the
them
way.
plagues. You gave them diseases. You know, you put smallpox in cover. and
Yeah, you
gave it
took
to
them.
people.
Yeah, they give them European shit that their body
Yeah.
was not
Right.
used to.
Right.
And that's what ended up happening.
That is true.
And
That is
so-
documented.
Yeah, so when we sit here and, you know, you take a whole country and then, you know, you give them some bullshit-ass casinos and they still have to pay taxes on it. That's just ridiculous. They don't have to pay state or city tax, but they still pay a tax on that. So it's like, you know.
Churches don't pay taxes.
Oh, no church does.
Yeah.
Churches do not pay
If they're not a
taxes.
501c3, they
Think
don't.
about that, Lou.
The whole racist thing is literally something that was created by someone intentionally. It doesn't have to be a real
Who's
thing.
saying? Who stepped back? Oh, yes.
Everybody's everybody. You are who you are. That's it.
Wasn't that fucking enlightening? Well, right now we're at 2.5 hours, so.
We were recording all the time.
2.5 hours.
Well, I've been. And think about all the time we didn't record when you guys are mumbling insane, drunken gibberish.
That's all I do.
If you want to say goodnight, we can say goodnight.
Let's do a thank you and a good
You're not
night.
leaving,
Let's
are
do
you?
it.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Why?
Man. I gotta go back. I have to go back.
There's no purpose for this people country.
Well, what is it going into?
It goes up there, goes around, and it's connected to that light that went away.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Unplug it and see.
Did you do the club music?
See, look.
We're winding down and we're going to say goodbye.
Cool. I'm cooking food.
And we're going to eat
Okay,
fucking
food.
Italian beefs.
Yeah, I'm
See,
cooking
look,
food right
now we can unplug this.
Computer, play Janet Jackson.
now.
Janet Jackson, please, Janet Jackson.
Shuffling songs by Janet Jackson.
Well,
Yeah!
there you go.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Start time.
Oh, shit.
Escapade!
This is his role.
That's missy much
Every time.
off!
We're apart.
That's what I'm
I'm in love with you.
Tommy Z's drunk in jail.
Janet Jackson, by the way. Did you hear it? Woo, it's like a sonar. What's going on?
Oh my god.
Sorry.
I gotta wash that. Wash the mic. Wash the mic.
Slick
as fuck.
Lou's drunk as fuck.
Fucking
Lou
time.
is drunk as fuck.
That's how your mom!
I'll tell your friends.
I don't feel wrong about that. We're almost ready.
Don't fucking do that, Miss Lou.
Yeah! Alright, let me say goodbye. I'm gonna start fucking stopping this shit.
Deuces! We got people, we not got people.
That's all you gotta say?
Horse.
The end!
I said when I woke up this morning, I heard a disturbing sound.
It's in your heart that matters. God knows your heart. So that's it. I'm not judging you, and you're not judging me. And what's in your heart is in your heart. And that's what you're going to have to hold before you stand before God. I know God, and I believe in Him. Jehovah. I've never understood sin or the origin of evil, but at my church, I felt the burden in my chest of God in me.
Too late, yeah.
My pastor put his hand on me, and I fell down, and I thought, Yeahweh.
Oh, no way!
I want to know your thoughts on God.
and Jesus are myths. So, let's go.
Every time we talk about the Holy Spirit, he's fucking you in the butthole. He's filling you with love, blasting your ass.
The holy light's gonna hit that prostate. It's gonna explode inside of it.
His light is coming all over my face.
Tits on the back.
Show him your fingernails and your hairy chest. He's a mole person. Hey, good luck, Pastor. Because he's got a fucking chest like a jungle.
Some of you had that trench coat.
If I was digging my way out of caves my whole life, I'd be praising Jesus too. Get me out of this cave, Jesus. When is it gonna end, Jesus?
You said no way. I said Yeahweh. 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 Yeahweh.
There's so much dirt and rocks. Praise be. Praise be. When is it gonna end, Jesus?
Well, I've seen a website where there's some chicks. They're super hot. And they're chicks. And they got dicks.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Yeah, to the no.
Now, I've gone next to a pastor before, and he said, I don't have an answer for you. If I had to physically be out of hand, that's fine.
Bro?
Chicks, dicks, chicks, dicks. Well, I've seen a website. They're super hot.
Hell no.
Chicks, dicks, chicks, dicks. Well, I've seen a website. They're super hot.
Hell no.
No way. No way. Yeahweh. 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 Yeahweh.
Yahweh.
No. Yeahweh. 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 Ooh, bucket. Lou, do you know who Candace is? Candace dick fit in your mouth?
I promise you that's not a real
Candace
name.
dick fit in your mouth?
There's no way that's a real name.
Oh.